It is time for 343 Guilty Spark. And what are we going to go in with? That is the eternal question. I think I want to go in with some fucking shotgun shells. Because why wouldn't I? Let's be real.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. We've been unable to re-establish contact with the captain or his team. I'll stay in the neighborhood in case the area's hot. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Is there a gun on the floor here? Amazingly, there isn't. Picked up some extra shotgun shells, though. There's a radar. UNSC datapad, don't feel like I need to read that. I think we can really Oh. I don't remember. Is that radio transmission in CE? Oh, hello. You've got my other favorite gun. Well, I'm officially loaded out in favorable stuff right now. Probably should be using the brute shot more from this distance. Nice. Oh. You hearing those sounds? You see that silhouette over there? That, my dude, is foreshadowing. Let's be real, we all know what's coming. I forgot that there was a brute there. Alright then. We're going in then. Man. This is probably a good time to mention that the lighting in this mod is very dark. Not that I'm complaining. It does a, you know, a pretty good service to the level's atmosphere, at least better than Halo Anniversary. That was a pretty nice little... use of brute shot there. Imagine to get so many enemies in the splash radius. In Halo CE, this is uniquely the only level, besides the library, to not contain any elites. And I think that's still the case here. Look at this. Green blood, it's foreshadowing. I think in CE there's supposed to be some dripping from the ceiling, but you know, my memory might be failing me. Bodies. Because, you know, an observant individual might notice that the Covenant all bleed blue. And humans obviously bleed red. So, where does the green blood come from? Spooky, scary, flashy lights questions. Oh, okay. He just really offed himself quite quickly this time. Didn't even get a chance to rattle off why exactly it was that he couldn't take life anymore. But yeah, he couldn't take life anymore. I wonder why. I just took the long way around, didn't I? It's because he can't handle my navigation ability. It's too scary. It's awful. It's just not... It's just not pleasant to experience. Ooh, look at that. There's a lot of red on the minimap. I wonder what's through here. We all know what's through here. Anyone who's ever heard of Halo knows what's in here. I'm not sure what I think of this cutscene in with the like the growths in here, like the flood biomass in the walls. I feel like that would be probably like the first thing you'd notice, and not just this Marine's helmet. I mean, sure you'd notice the helmet, but I think you'd be more bothered about the pulsating clumps of flesh, you know, all over the room. But sure, make a beeline for the Marine's helmet.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you, Grunts, what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah.
Better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
Now Z looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
I wonder who chose to play that track in this cutscene.
Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something tore open its chest and scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
Now, how this didn't raise red flags immediately is a mystery. I mean, sure, it's ominous, but like, would you really want to proceed into the room knowing what's in there?
Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contacts. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What's... Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge, listen.
What is that?
There's
they're coming from?
I feel like that's like the first question you should be asking.
There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let them have it! Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapons!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Open this loco!
Get back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
Well, we know what that was, don't we? Why is there rocket launcher ammo in here? That's what I want to know. Oh. Okay, now I want to try and make efficient use of these shotgun shells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get these infection forms to circle strafe me. So I can take out a whole bunch of them in one blast. And maybe I'll prioritize the combat forms. Just a tad. That worked out pretty well. On the one hand, I really appreciate the slow pace of the Flood reveal room in the original CE, but I actually kind of appreciate what they've done here. As like a, you're locked in, fucking survive while we throw some shit at you kind of situation. Which is sort of what's done in the original, but it's done very differently here. Running out of shotgun shells here. Got a way out now, though. It'd be nice to get another gun. I'm afraid I've forgotten where the way out is. Ah, right, it's here. Yes. Not many situations in this game where you can catch yourself with 0 ammo, but here I am. Am I even on the right track? That's a question. I think I am. One of you can donate a gun, right? Apparently no, but there's one here. A pretty nice gun at that. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite guns in the entirety of the mod. It's pretty fucking powerful. Pretty good at range. Like, genuinely, whoever decided to put an LMG in Halo, you are a smart man. Oh, cool. It has a custom melee animation now. There's all kinds of neat. Alright, now they start having weapons. It's not quite a shotgun, but it's probably the closest thing we'll get to it for the time being. Falling down there was probably not the, oh, yeah, Marines, okay. Falling down there was probably not the right course of action. Unfortunately, but as a neat little detail, they added the ability for flood infection forms to infect bodies in this mod. I should probably have just proceeded into the door the moment it opened. Alright. I think one of the Marines in there had a shotgun anyway. Point being is, it's probably not worth actually hanging around and trying to fight with the Marines, trying to keep them alive, simply because the moment an infection form runs up to 1, you know, they're probably already, like, a lost cause. That's interesting. It makes a noise even if it doesn't make contact with anything. Assault rifle's a bit more like it. Ah, shotgun. That definitely works for me. Let's just go. Nothing is really to be gained from proceeding in there. Ah. Can you not? Anyway, if I've learned anything from my last playthrough of this game, it's that enemies, particularly flood enemies, love to just keep coming at you if you stay in one place. And it's not really worth the effort trying to just kind of wait until they stop coming. As fun as it is sometimes to just try and challenge the endless horde, I feel like the better approach to dealing with the flood in SPV3 is to just generally get a move on and keep moving, because they are going to keep coming. So it's probably better just to try and make progress in spite of that. So if my memory of the level design is good enough, we should be able to just do that. And it seems like I'm proceeding fairly well at the moment. Although I may have forgotten where to go here. I feel like that's the way, but like... I don't know how to get there. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be a way up. So is this it? Oh, it is. Huh. I thought the red lights would be like a general indicator that no, that isn't the way. That doesn't look like it's the way. I feel like we've already been here. Maybe that's where to go. No, hang on. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I was just here. Oh, right, you activate the bridge. I'm the big smart. I'm just gonna try and force my way through here. Man, that's a lot of... That's a lot of dudes. Fucking... Damn. He's got aim. Okay. Okay, I have clearly lost some progress. But evidently I was right. Getting a move on is generally the way to go. Just try and ignore the rather disturbing sound design. And just move. That's rude. What happens if people die when they are killed? Right then.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal.
Now we begin to make our little escape.
What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Nice. We are fully loaded on ammo for these two weapons. Great. Now we're having some swamp combat. Okay, we keep moving. Ah, sentinels, yes. Right, so. I think I just heard Guilty Spark. That was a rather abrupt transition from one model to another, but I think it demonstrates the process fairly adequately. Unfortunately, this part of the level isn't terribly interesting. It's just kind of survive until the level ends. Which is now.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am Free Beauty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Ask no further questions about this. I'm sure it won't go wrong in any capacity whatsoever.